This video is on top spinning and how to get it started. I have 4 different kinds of tops here that I wanted to demonstrate for you. First one is a wooden top with a fixed metal tip. The second one is a bearing system top. The third is a oversized top with a metal tip. And lastly is a top that I found in Upper Thailand, and it's also used for a game. So let's see how each one of these would work. I have the string. We're ready for the wooden and the bearing system. I use the same linked string. And as you can see here, I have a button on one side, and there's a knot tied to it. And then I have a knot tied on the other end of it with the end frayed. Let's see how long this string is before I get started here. It's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 feet. 5 feet in total. And let's see how we would get this started, okay? So I'll go ahead and show you the blank side. You're going to want to pinch the string on the outside, and you're going to go around the top of it one time and grab the knot end. The string is then going to go straight down and start wrapping around the tip of the top. And I'll wrap it down, and when you wrap it, make sure you wrap it nice and tight. It needs to be tight against the top. And just wrap it in succession all the way up. Make sure there's no little lips. It should be smooth wrap all the way down. I put the button in between my 2 middle fingers. And then here's one of the things I really needed to show you, is how to hold the top. Notice the point goes in between my thumb and my finger. The point goes in between my thumb and my finger, then I'm just going to grip around it. So like that, it fits in, and I'm going to grip it with my index finger. And the button is right here, and it's tight inside here. The motion that I'm going to want to use to get the top going is a motion that goes from my side, like this, straight down. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually aim in front of me. So I want to aim about the length of the string, and then I'm going to be pulling on it after I release. So I'm going to release it nice like this. It's going to flip back right side, and then I'm going to keep pulling it to make it go faster. Let's see how that works. Okay? That one wasn't a very good one. Let's see, go ahead and get it again. Went sideways on me. It's okay. Not really used to this style. Wrap it up nice and quick. As part of the game. Also, too, I'll have you notice that I'm on concrete here doing it. Try it again. There we go. Yeah, and I flung it out. And, you know, you can come up a little closer and get a look at it. And there's a few tricks you can do. I'll just go ahead and wrap the string around it. Pop it up. Okay? So that's the wooden top. The bearing system top. This one's going to be the same way. So notice the construction's about the same. I'm going to grip it on its side. Grip it on its side there. Wrap around. And I'm noticing as I wrap around, I'm wrapping around in a counterclockwise rotation. So pinch with the thumb, counterclockwise. And once again, I'm going to grip that knot. I want to put it in a spot where I can grip it. So I had the knot down here. No, that won't work. It has to be up here. And then it's going to come down here. And then when this goes around the tip of it, that's in a clockwise direction. And I'm going to start wrapping it. Wrap, 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 wrap. All the way. Okay. Make sure it stays tight the whole time. Button, same way. In between the 2 middle fingers. You're going to grip it in that same way also. With it in between the thumb and the index. Okay? Like that. In between the thumb and the index. And the finger's going to curl around it, around the top side of it. I can see here on this top, there's a little crack right here, so I have to be careful. I've glued it. These plastic ones can crack a little bit easier. The tips can fall out. So they work a lot better, but they're easier to break. Okay? Let's see how that works. Same motion, it's going to go from the side in front of me. This time, I don't want it to hit the ground. I want it to land back on my hand. So I'm actually going to pull it back up to my hand. So here we go. And pull it back up to my hand. And then you can just catch it right there. That's one of the good things about the bearing system. I got a volunteer here. Come on up. Hold the hand out. And even when a volunteer does it, they have to be perfectly still. So this is a real good circus trick. Kids love it. There's also a lot of things that you can do with it too. Thank you. Good job. And then a lot of string tricks. I like looping it around. And this one actually goes for a long time. Flip it upside down. See if I can do it. There we go. So that's the bearing system. Spins, that's why it goes so longer. And you can do other tricks with it. Next is the oversized wooden one. Not much you can do with this one, just get it going. It looks cool. The technique for wrapping it's going to be different. You're going to start on the bottom for this one, push it down, and then just start wrapping it. The string's not very long. Just make sure you do it as tight as you can. So I'm actually bracing against the side here as I wrap. Wrap it all the way up. Make sure it's evenly wrapped. All the way. This one I'm actually just going to loop it with my finger, like that. Loop it with my finger. Hold it. And I'm going to throw it and pull back at the same time. And this is traditionally how tops are done. Just kind of pull back a bit. Has the metal tip, so it's going to go a little bit longer. It's powerful. Yep. Woo, that was spinning good. All right. Now here's one that's really going to get humming. This is the one from Upper Thailand. It has a long string with it, kind of like a half of a Diablo string. The string's pretty long, kind of curled up. I'd say about 11 feet of string. Now this one I just bought off a villager in Thailand. He was nice enough to sell me his. Oftentimes that's how you get native equipment. You go to the village and spend some time with them and maybe offer some money or something else that they might be interested in. And you can get some really unique things that are traditional. Now let's go ahead and see how I wrap this in case you want to make one. It looks like you just carved it out of a big chunk of wood, so if you're good at wood carving, you do that. Nice heavy piece. Seen them bigger. They use this for a game a lot, to try to knock them over. I'm going to pinch it, and looking at the top of it, I'm going to go counterclockwise. I'm going to go counterclockwise, just wrapping it. This time I stay on the top, wrapping it nice and tight. Nice and tight wrap. Got, looks like a piece of bamboo here, a stick. Now here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to go ahead and when they play the game, they actually try hitting another person's top down, and it's really far. So they throw it really far. I'm not going to throw mine as far. I'm just going to jerk it. I'm going to jerk it back with the stick with my left hand. The stick is in my left hand, throwing it in my right. I'm going to throw and get it spinning. Not very good. Try again. I'm going to try spinning it the other way, wrapping it the other way. That way it rolls out of my hand a little bit better. So I'm going to go ahead and make that adjustment for doing it. It's like this way anytime you learn equipment. Is now let's do this again. All right. I've been trying it different ways, and the way that seems to work the best is I'm going to wrap it in a clockwise to the top rotation. So I'm looking at the top here. I'm going to pinch the string. I'm going to wrap it going in the clockwise direction. I'm going to wrap it tight. hold it with my right hand, grip the bamboo stick with my left, throw it, and jerk back. So it's like a motion like this. I can't do that. There we go. That's going good. And you can throw it farther and jerk it. Wrist solid, and just swing his arm and jerk back with it. Give it a try. Hey, good spin. Give me 5. Good job. Look at that. That's some good speed. And then you get it's in the hole now. And get it out of the hole. Yeah, just give it some speed. Then you can practice location and bullseyeing it and getting it in a little spot. Go ahead and grab it.